Hi, my name is Nathalie Boutreau. I'm a musician in Canada, and this video tutorial is part of an online Berkeley Coursera course on basic audio production. My assignment this week was to demonstrate how to configure a submix on my DAW, which in this case is Reaper version 4.54. To demonstrate this, I've opened an old rough project that just happened to have a lot of vocal tracks on it. The vocals are highlighted in green to separate them visually from the other instruments, and they're located on track 5, 6, 7, and 8 of this particular project. What I want to do is take all 4 of these tracks and route them via a bus to a new auxiliary track, which I can create by hitting Command T on my keyboard. As always, it's best to name your new tracks right away, and because this is a vocal submix, I'm going to name it as such to make it nice and clear. Now this optional next step, Shift Command M to open the track manager, is to color this new track. I like to organize things visually, so I'm going to make it green, but a darker green, so it says I am a vocal, but I am something special, in this case on auxiliary track. Now if I were to hit play, you can see there's no signal being received yet in this track. That's because we haven't assigned anything to it yet. Now, like most DAWs, Reaper offers more than one way to get the same job done. So I'll show you a couple of ways to assign these tracks or send these tracks to the auxiliary track for the submix. Starting with this first track 5 vocal, we're going to hit this I/O button right here to open the routing window. And all I want to do is go to Send, Add New Send, and select the submix track that I had just created. And that's all there is to that. We'll close it. I can go through the same procedure for each of these tracks, or alternatively, I could go to the submix auxiliary track, hit that same I/O button, open the same routing window, and as you can see over in the receive channel, this channel is already receiving track 5. That's because we just assigned it. If I want to pull down this menu, I can go on to select track 6 and then add track 7, and you guessed it, we're going to add track 8, and now all 4 of the vocal tracks are being received by this one auxiliary track. Now, one reason submixes can be such a valuable tool is that I should be able to control the volume for all 4 of these vocal tracks with a single volume slider on the submix. But Reaper does have some defaults you should be aware of to save you from tearing out your hair later. If I were to hit play now, the volume slider on the submix track is all the way down, but I'm still hearing the voices. And that is because Reaper automatically sends each of these tracks to the master as well as to the auxiliary send. Unfortunately, I can't expand the text in these boxes very well for your viewing pleasure, but if you look very closely, you'll see that the word master is still lit in green to indicate that we're still sending to the master. In order to get the master shut off on your single tracks, you can just click on this same window view we had before and make sure this box is unchecked. So I went through and unchecked all 4 tracks, and now if I hit play, there are no vocals until the submix slider goes up. Some people feel more comfortable with a mixer view, so I'm just going to go up to the top here, View Mixer, and show the exact same thing. Here we have our bright green vocal tracks that are being sent to track 9, as you can read in that text. Here is our track 9. We hit play. Don't hear vocals until the submix volume is turned up. Now in the last 30 seconds, I'd like to show you how I can add an effect or some kind of processing to each of these vocal tracks by inserting one plugin once to this one submix auxiliary track. So here, insert track effects, let's grab reverb, maybe a random preset here just for the sake of our demonstration. Now, that may not be the reverb I was looking for, but for the sake of our demonstration, you could see now all the vocals have a lot of reverb on them by adding this one plugin. And of course, we have that master slider controlling the entire group now. So that's it in a nutshell, how to configure a submix using Reaper. If you're part of the Coursera course, you'll find my post-assignment reflection on the assignments page. And for everyone in general, I hope this was helpful and have a great day.